So when we think of Buddhahood, we think of something very high and special, which of course it is. But what is it essentially? It is making friends with the whole of the universe, right? So how do you imagine we make friends with the whole of the universe and generate great kindness? Of course, the words are not adequate here. Let's say kindness and great love and compassion towards them. How do we do that? We start with ourselves. We start by making friends with ourselves. And how is that done? By slowing down and paying attention to ourselves, understanding what's happening in this combination of what we call body and mind, with all of its complexity, its emotions, its memories, its plans, its fears, its anxieties, its hopes, its joys. Yeah. We have to make friends with all of that, don't you think? We have to understand it in ourselves. Then we can begin to understand it in others and begin to create, help them rather than just create problems for other people, which is, let's face it, a lot of what our life is about, is because we are not careful and not skillful, and sometimes because we are downright negative, we create a lot of unhappiness, don't we, for others, based on our own confusion, our own unhappiness. So the logic here is very simple. Get to know oneself, make friends with oneself, create causes of happiness within ourselves. And on that basis, we can help the world. To quote one teacher, meditation is immediate and personal. It involves an intimate relationship with oneself. It's getting to know ourselves by examining our actual psychological process without being ashamed of it. That's very important. We're often critical of ourselves to the point where we become, or we may become, our own enemies. So meditation is a way of ending that quarrel, that conflict, by making friends with ourselves. And we cannot do that if we are in a hurry, if we are uptight, if we are looking for some answer very quickly, you know. So we need to slow down and relax and not keep on looking at the clock or at our WhatsApp messages. We really need to begin to look inside and ask, what is my body saying to me? What is my mind? What are the emotions saying to me this morning? So the body posture helps. For upright, this indicates your sense of healthy self-confidence. Nothing is going to, defeat you in the sense of make you despair or give up. Confident, but being arrogant. And the front of the body is open, which means you're willing to work with anybody, with the world. Your children, your partner, your cat, your dog, your noisy neighbors, whoever it is, you're willing to work with them. And if you can, even bring some happiness, some benefit in their lives by oneself being calm and clear and kind. This is a short definition, actually, of meditation in a way, given by one of my teachers. So good. Calm, clear, kind. So as you know, we calm the mind by, first of all, working with the breath. And we maintain a clarity, which means that we don't become sleepy just because we've slowed down. We actually become very calm, but also very clear. We don't miss a single breath as we breathe in and out. And we don't miss a single thought. We recognize and let go of it. There was a third word we used, didn't we? Calm, clear, kind. So kindness. We're operating from a sense of kindness towards ourselves. We're not forcing. We're not competing with ourselves or somebody. We're not preparing for an exam. No way. We are gently making friends with ourselves, which I assure you we really need to be doing, because we are very cruel to ourselves without knowing it, leading the kind of outer and inner life very often that is not very conducive to long-term happiness. It's harming us, actually. The speed, the worry, constant thoughts going round in circles. So let's see if we can observe that with a kind heart, not judgmentally, and see if we can begin to really embrace ourselves, make friends with ourselves. We owe ourselves that, don't you think? So attention on the breath, please. Either the sensation between upper lip and nostrils, or the sensation of your abdomen as you breathe in and out, the rising and falling of your abdomen. Please bring the attention there. Just be alert, calm, clear. In a sense of letting go with the out breath. Just completely letting go, not holding on at all. So you're giving up every useless care in the world, every anxiety, all the stress, just leaving, dissolving into space. We are actually space, but we forget that and become very, very solid and then very, very vulnerable in the wrong way. Just allowing the breath to come and letting it go. Nothing to achieve, no hurry. It's a very simple, no-nonsense approach at the moment. We just recognize any thoughts that are coming, which is very natural. But we just let them go. We don't start getting involved, identifying, especially if some opinion comes into your mind. So easy to identify, to think it's the truth. So let all that go. Come back to the breath. not an opinion, it is a fact. Breath is a fact. Just be with that. But it's a lovely, flexible, ever changing fact. It doesn't stay still like some solid statue appears to be still. It's in perpetual motion. Be with that wonderful process which keeps us alive. Don't worry about the thoughts, whether you think they are good or bad. Here, recognize and let go. But no problem. No hi hat. Just let go. Back to the breath. Right now, breath is a very good inner friend. Just maintaining that rhythm, gentle, clear, calm rhythm. Breathing in, breathing out with a sense of gentleness, tenderness, kindness towards yourself. These three little words, they could save our life, make our life very different, very, very useful for oneself and others. Calm, but also clear, kind, gentle. This includes, of course, the sense of compassion. Because when we begin to work with ourselves and our own mind, its emotions, its ups and downs, when we learn to do that, we also learn to appreciate and work with others. We understand others better, and we do not judge them so quickly. And perhaps we begin to find out that just like me, they wish for happiness and do not want even the slightest pain, suffering at all. Just like me, my best friend. So a sense of brotherhood and sisterhood can arise rather than competitiveness and neglect, carelessness. And now spend a few moments reflecting, and this is what is more like a sort of reflection, using the thought process, but in a creative, wholesome way. Reflect deeply, sincerely, honestly with yourself on what you would really appreciate, what would you really wish for, like to happen for you in your life? What do you wish for in your life to be happy? Short term and long term. What do you really wish for? That would make you content and happy and feel kinder towards yourself and others. What do you wish for? Please reflect on this. Realizing there's no absolute wrong or right answer. Please reflect with your own intelligence, your own awareness, your own insight into your life. And while you're reflecting on this, or maybe after you have come to some kind of begun to touch the subject, you could also think about really what would you, if you would like to, what would you like to offer to others? What do you feel you can offer to others in this world? Because when we are not worrying about ourselves, when we are calm and clear and feel a little bit kind and gentle, there may be a sense that, wow, I would like to, there's a natural sense of going outwards and connecting with other people. Wow, I would like to be with others, work with others, benefit others, share my experience, yeah, share this making friendship with others, whoever they are. One may begin to feel gentler towards more and more people rather than more critical and judging all the time, dividing people to good and bad, and just all the rest whom I don't care about. A teacher puts it this way: whatever exists in us is a natural situation. It's another dimension of natural beauty. People sometimes go to great lengths to appreciate nature by climbing mountains, going on safari to see giraffes and lions in Africa, or taking a cruise to Antarctica. It is much simpler and more immediate to appreciate the natural beauty of ourselves. This is actually far more beautiful than exotic flora and fauna, far more fantastic, painful, colorful, and delightful. And we can't rent a helicopter to fly us into the heart of the matter without any inconvenience or effort. We have to walk on our own feet. And please remember, however painful it is, that we are in some sense totally alone in this world. In some sense, we are alone. We have to take care. We are going to die alone with our own body and mind, our own awareness. Nobody can share our death completely with us, nor our lives. Even the Buddha can't get inside our head and make everything okay. Nobody can, only we ourselves. Don't you think? You need to check this. Maybe you think have some magic they have a formula. A guru can take me out of this painful situation like a crane lifting an elephant that is got stuck in a swamp. But I'm afraid none of the great beings who have worked on themselves would agree with that. So we have to make friends with ourselves. No choice, no other choice. tree that has taken time to grow well with all the nutrients it needs and then becomes such a wonderful tree that provides shade and flowers and fruit, a home for countless creatures, because it took the time to take into itself what it needed to grow properly and mature. So we can all be like that. And the good news, of course, as many of you know in Buddhism, is that we all have a basic sanity, basic goodness, which nothing can destroy, nothing whatsoever. A million atom bombs cannot destroy it. The Buddha nature, the basic goodness. The body, of course, very feeble. A tiny virus can destroy it. But the mind, up to today, up until now, nobody has ever destroyed the continuum of a mind. So we have to take care of this mind, our eternal home. We take care of homes, don't we? If we live in a home for 30 or 40 years, we think it's a big deal, but this mind, wow, it's beginningless, endless. Meditation is said to be the number one way to take care of our mind. And the great thing about this mind is that when we really take care of it, this home of the mind, really we can invite everybody. Everybody becomes our guest. We have room for everybody in our mind, which is like space. But we have to begin with the first steps. Have to practice with the breath, with whatever comes up in the mind, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral. We work with it, but with a mind that is calm and clear and gentle, kind. Reflect on this for a minute. Okay. So we can dedicate that whatever we heard or reflected on, just the effort to tune in to this session. May that positive energy bring greater and greater friendship with ourselves, greater and greater friendship with others. And may that friendship include the highest gift of all, which is the ability to help others actualize their own true nature, their own goodness, and help people go beyond self criticism, beyond despairing about themselves. realizing that we are all simply, you could say, hibernating Buddhas, yet to awaken Buddhas, all of us. May we help people to understand that. And in this way, bring a more sane and happy, peaceful world for ourselves, for the animals, and of course for nature, which is suffering so much due to our stupidity, greed, our aggression. Thank you. So just to let you know, the book I found very useful in this beginning phase is Mindfulness in Action. It's called Mindfulness in Action by Chogyam Trungpa. And you'll find it in the, I think, in the Tushita Library in Delhi, and easily online. And those of you who are Kindle wallahs, you will no doubt find it in all these amazing places. So thank you for giving me the opportunity and being there, allowing me to use half an hour of the morning in a good way. In school in the morning, we are discussing right speech, proper speech. So from there, I came here. It's nice to work with both children and adults. Children help keep me fresh and show me that there's so much potential. Is to work with the younger generation, since they have a very uncertain world they're growing up in, isn't it? So, yeah, we owe a lot to the young children. I hope many of you can help and work with children and give them the means to work well with their own mind and emotions, make friends with themselves so they can benefit others. And I wish all of you a very good day, and maybe see you again in this month. If they need a meditation person, I probably can, share something with you once a week, perhaps. We'll see. Meanwhile, be very well, and thank you, all of you. Have a, yeah, please stay warm if you're in North Delhi, in North India. If you're in South India, yeah, good luck. Lucky you. Yeah. So, yeah, take care. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you, Kruzina. Thank you, all old friends, Jagmohan ji, and yeah, whoever, Urmila ji. The Urmila ji from Mumbai? No, I think that's another Urmila. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, the sound is not as good as it could be. Jagmohan ji, pranam. कैसे हैं? ठीक हैं? So good to see you. I hope you're staying warm. Yes. हाँ, कुछ बोलिए अभी. हाँ, बोलिए.
I'm better.
Very good.
And I'm keeping myself warm with this sweater.
Your hair has become completely white.
Yes, they're all gone grey. But I am not trying to catch up with you in baldness.
No, I'm not trying to catch up with anyone. Yeah. Hi, Joya. Nice to see you. Are you in your Are you in your veranda in Chirag, or are you in defense? Wherever you are. Looks like you're in Delhi. Yes. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Kruzina, Praveen ji, AV, Urmila, Avnish ji. Thank you all very much indeed. Take care.
Nice to
Bye.
connect with you, Kabirji.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.